Hey all, Mark Slane with the United States Krav Maga Association. About a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, I did a video on Can a Woman Whoop a Man? And it was our most watched video ever, one of our most commented on. Struck a chord with a lot of people, I guess. And pretty much mostly positive, surprised me. You know, a lot of people did, well, I know this one girl, or even worse, you're an idiot because I know this one girl. And to me, that was kind of the point. I know one girl I think could probably take me. She's mean as a snake. She's very well trained. She's a lot younger than me, you know. But you know, I know thousands of females, so that's why it sticks out in my mind. That's this one girl that I think might be able to take me. So you know, all these comments about that. Well, yeah, that's that one girl. It's an anomaly. That's why it sticks out to you, and it rapidly comes to your mind. The point was, can a small female defend herself against a larger male? Well, of course, that's what we teach in Krav Maga. Krav Maga is for smaller people to be able to defend themselves against bigger, stronger people. I mean, self-defense to me is going off like a bomb, creating the maximum amount of damage in the minimum amount of time, and then getting the heck out there to safety. Go be safe. As far as standing toe-to-toe, a female with a male, defeating in a fair fight, which if you're in a fair fight, your tactics suck, of course, but I guess that was the point of that whole video and of this video. I guess my whole thought is in doing this is it bugs the heck out of me, and I see it often when I go to martial arts schools. And there's you know, I'm told about this one girl. She can beat up all the boys. She could take a man. And I go in there, and it's, you know, a teenage girl that weighs 100 pounds. Well, yeah, the boys are afraid of her. She has no control. She kicks them in the groin a lot. But could she handle herself against a 200-pound enraged, you know, adult male? No. But they've got her thinking she is, and to me that's dangerous. That's going to get someone hurt. It's going to get somebody killed. You know, as I go around to these gyms, I've seen, again, another small teenage girl. We were doing self-defense training. She had a 6'2", 220-pound guy on the ground. I said, "Oh, get off the ground. You don't want to be there." And she looked and said, "Oh, I've tapped him before." It's like, no, yes, he's your instructor. You've probably tapped him because he let you. He was teaching. This isn't, he's not fighting back and letting you try for an armbar or a heel hook. This is self-defense. If he was an enraged person trying to hurt you, slamming your head up against the concrete, no, you do not want to be on the ground with him. And then one of the worst, I had a very high degree black belt in some martial art, probably mid to upper 50s at the time, smallish person, small woman. I gave her some bad grades on a Krav Maga test, and she was mad. She's very mad. She told me if this were for real, I could take every guy in here. And my jaw just dropped. She wouldn't have had a chance against any guy in there. And yet someone has blown smoke up her butt and told her that she can beat up men. This is just, again, to me, scary. It's bad training. You are, I don't know, when someone comes to you for self-defense, they're literally putting their lives in your hands. And to give them bullshit, that's unforgivable to me. Unforgivable. I guess I look at it like, if I were going to be attacked tomorrow, okay, it's a person, it's a guy 80 pounds more than me. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. My best punch is probably going to piss him off, where his best punch is going to knock me out, maybe kill me. I mean, he's better trained, quicker. Okay, can I beat him up face to face in a fair fight? No, I doubt it. You know, I'm going to use all the skills I've got, but again, he's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. He's better trained. So no, I'm not going to be able to just win in a fair fight. Now, can I defend myself against him? Well, heck yeah. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to kick to the groin. I'm going to hit from behind. This is, again, the difference between self-defense and, hey, I'm stronger than you, I'm better than you, I'm bigger than you, let's fight. This just doesn't happen. You know, when the first video that I made came out, Ronda Rousey still had that aura about her. It wasn't proven yet that she didn't have very good hands, but people were calling for her to fight Floyd Mayweather. I was just like scratching my head. This is bizarre. Who in the world is even thinking this stuff up? And then I had people argue with me. Oh yeah, she could take him. It's like, ooh, no. My point at that time was her weight class in the UFC, find the comparable men's weight class, say there's 40 guys in that weight class, all 40 of them would beat her. All 40 of them. And I mean, you know, she was thought to be unbeatable. Of course she was, fighting other women. And she kind of bore this out. She made a comment that kind of got her in trouble. There was a transgender woman wanting to fight in the UFC. And she said, no, I shouldn't have to do that. They have more muscle mass. Men have more bone density. I mean, she absolutely didn't want to fight this guy. And she's right. A person that did fight the transgender MMA fighter, let me see her name, Tamika Brents, fought her, and in 2:17 of the first round, she had a concussion and a broken eye socket. Her quote was, "I've never felt so overpowered in my life. I've fought a lot of women, but have never felt the strength I did last night, and I am very strong for a woman. It makes a difference. You know, Joe Rogan saw that fight, and I got what he said about it. I can't say everything he said about it. He cusses like a sailor. Joe's cool, but he did, after he saw it, he said, the operation doesn't shave down bone density. You look at a man's hands and they're different. They're thicker. They're stronger. The wrists are thicker. The elbows are thicker. The joints are thicker. Just the mechanical function of punching. A man can punch a lot harder than a woman. Period. And again, these things I'm sure got him in trouble, but it's biological facts. You know, more bone density, more muscle mass. These things make a big difference in strength. I mean, look at any weightlifting or anything, basically, sprinting. All the world records are, I just read, what was it, at least 10 to 20% more with the speed for a man, and certainly the strength even more. Men just have bigger, thicker, stronger upper bodies in general. They have more bone density. They have more muscle mass. I don't know how anyone argues that. Again, are there women who can beat up a man? Well, yeah. Like I said, I think I know one. Consistently, can a woman, any woman off the street, beat up a similar male off the street? No, I just don't see it. Again, because of these factors, because of the muscle mass, the bone density. Again, we teach a women's self-defense seminar, and most organizations do. And, you know, I'm to the point where, yeah, they're better off after that. But I am truly, if they have no training, taking someone with maybe a 5% chance of surviving safely without injury an attack. They've got maybe a 5% chance, and after my seminar, maybe they got a 20% chance. Yes, that's better, that's increasing, but still, you know, it worries me when I see these small girls. I certainly don't want them to leave thinking they can go toe-to-toe with a guy. Yes, we're going to kick to the groin and run, but I hate false sense of security, and we see this so much. What I truly have gotten into my wife's head, into my daughter's heads, are that, yeah, get very good at Krav, you know, make it your life, work the heck out of it, but get some offensive knife training, get some offensive handgun training, and always have a knife and a handgun with you. You know, weapons are made so that smaller people can defend themselves against larger people. That's what they're there for. You know, I know a few women who are extremely well trained. I have a second-degree black belt in the USKMA, her and her husband both, but she's better with weapons than I am. She takes every training there is. So she's very good with a knife, long gun, shotgun, handgun, and she's a second-degree black belt in Krav Maga. Yes, I would say that's a safe woman. Again, she's not going to stand toe-to-toe and fist fight a guy. She's going to fight unfair with weapons and everything. Okay, I've got a video to show. Hopefully it comes out halfway decent putting the camera over here. But it was out, I don't know, maybe last March or so. It was on Facebook. It was, it's another country. It's a couple arguing. She's smacking him, beating on him. Doesn't faze him. He hits her and puts her on the ground. And this is typical. It is the difference in strength that I think you're typically going to see on the street. And it's a hard watch. And, you know, afterwards some people say, well, she wasn't hitting her hardest. Well, I got news for him. Neither was he. And again, this is not easy to watch, but here we go.